Hey there, Deacon Tim. Can you guess what day it is today? That's right, it's Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent. And as you're watching this, I hope you've already put your plan together for how you're going to have an amazing season this time, getting closer to Jesus and preparing for what the spectacular events of the Paschal Triduum, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday. So if you haven't done that yet, I've put together this series. This is the fourth and final video. If you haven't seen the other three videos, I would encourage you to go back, especially if you haven't really put your plan together for Lent, for you and your family. In the first video, I just went through an overview of Lent. What is Lent? Why do we have it? And how should we be entering and approaching the season to make it something special, right? And not just sort of getting to the end and sort of, oh, wow, there's another Lent come and gone, and I kind of wasted it. So again, that's the first video. The second video, I gave you just a menu of a number of items that as individuals we can all do to enter into those time-tested traditions of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. And then the third video, I took it to the level of the family and said, how as a family can you come together and take the whole family through this season of Lent in a way that brings Jesus into the everyday life of your family? And in this video, I'm going to go through an overview of all the events and things that we're planning here at the Cathedral for the Lenten season and for your family and for you as an individual. So before we go any further, I'm going to say, if you don't have your calendar or your phone with your calendar on it in front of you ready to go, then I'm going to have you stop the video right here and go get that. All right, so I'm going to continue on, but I'm assuming you've got your calendar and your phone or your phone there. Because as we go through here, I want you to get these things on your calendar. Because I know how it is. If it's not on the calendar, it's likely not going to happen. If it's on the calendar, at least there's a good percentage chance that you're going to be here and participate and just really make your Lent an amazing season. So here we go. We're going to start with the Stations of the Cross. And this year we have a little bit of a difference. We have most Fridays of Lent after the 5:30 Mass. Come and walk the stations. Come and walk the journey to Calvary with Jesus. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes. And bring your family and let them experience the passion of Jesus on those Fridays. Now, the difference is on 2 weeks, March 26th and April 2nd. So it's March 26th, April 2nd, that's Thursday. And we're having the stations on those 2 weeks alone on Thursday rather than Friday, because we have a couple of weddings those weekends and we have a rehearsal that we need to do on Friday evening. So again, March 26th and April 2nd, the stations will be on Thursday night. That leads us to the fish fries. We also have 4 fish fries coming up during Lent: February 28th, March 6th, March 27th, and April 3rd. They're going to be in Heman Hall, and all of them, you come, you eat, and what you're paying for your food is going to help one of our local charities, either the Catholic Action Center, the Mustard Seed Community, or the Little Sisters of the Poor. Those are the 4 charities that will be, or 3 charities we'll be supporting in our 4 fish fries. So, oh sorry, and I missed the Christ the King School. That's the 4th one. So you come, you have a great time with your family and eat. You can actually go to the Stations of the Cross and then come over to eat. That's what a lot of people do. Again, those are on February 28th, March 6th, March 27th, and April 3rd. So, after that, number 3 is the rite of election. And many of people miss this beautiful experience. At 4 o'clock, it's actually this coming Sunday, March 1st, the bishop will be here at the Cathedral, and he will be here to welcome all of the catechumens and candidates throughout the diocese who are preparing to be either baptized, if they're unbaptized, or to enter into full communion with the Catholic Church during the Easter season. Everyone comes here, and it's a beautiful rite of recognition and acceptance by the Church, and to see everybody in the diocese who is actually approaching their entry into the faith. It's an amazing service. You're welcome to come and just watch it and communicate and participate with it. So again, that's this Sunday, March 1st at 4 p.m. And then, number 4, the Lenten mission. Men in Black. Our Men in Black are back, and they're here to preach Christ and Him crucified. It's going to be an amazing 3 nights. It starts Sunday, March 15th, Monday, March 16th, and Tuesday, March 17th from 7 to 9 p.m. each of those 3 nights. If you've never been to a Men in Black retreat, you're in for a treat. So come and be part of the mission. First night we have Deacon Danny Taylor, our own Deacon Danny Taylor, who is, God willing, going to be ordained to the priesthood in May. He's going to open up the first night of the mission, and he's going to be talking about how God has wonderfully made creation in us. So that's the first night. The second night, Father John Moriarty, who is the pastor down at St. Luke's Parish in Nicholasville, he'll be here to talk to us about the topic of Houston, we have a problem. So he's going to be talking to us about our dark side, the part of our lives that we would rather not recognize, but it's something we need to recognize if we're going to recognize the good news. So if you want to come to that night, it's a Monday night, March 16th. Again, Father John Moriarty will be leading that night, and there will be the opportunity for reconciliation at as the second half of that night takes place. The third night, which is Tuesday, March 17th, will be Father Damien Anumba, again our own parochial vicar here, and Father Damien's going to talk to us about our mission. So what is our mission as a church and as individuals, and how can we better prepare and be ready to let the Holy Spirit work in and through us in order to bring other people to know about the beautiful love that Jesus has for them. What's that look like? What's that mission all about? So come to that third night and hear Father Damien talk about the mission. So that's our Lenten mission, Men in Black 4. Please come and be a part of that. It's going to be amazing. The nursery will be in operation all those nights for the mission. And on Sunday night, between the 5 o'clock and the start of the mission, we'll have pizza and soft drinks. So you can come to Mass at 5 o'clock, come over and have a slice or 2 of pizza while you're waiting, and then come to the Sunday night mission and hear Deacon Danny open us up. So there's your Lenten mission. Next thing is the Lenten penance service on Thursday, March 26th. Again, Thursday, March 26th. It's a Lenten penance service, and it starts at 7:15 p.m. Bishop John will actually be here to lead the penance service. So again, that's on Thursday, March 26th. Moving ahead, the Light of the World Retreat. If I had to sort of mention, if you wanted to have one big thing that you want to do for Lent, to do for Jesus, it would be to give up this weekend, March 20th to the 23rd. It's a Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and then you come back just Monday evening to finish up the retreat. And a lot of people, most people, will start off thinking, oh, it's a whole weekend, I can't do that. But look, let me tell you, this is Lent. If you're looking for something to truly draw yourself closer to Jesus and meet a lot of great people who are looking to do the same, check out the Light of the World weekend. You can see it in the bulletin. There's a website you can go to, read up about it. It's based on the sacraments. The Holy Spirit is there. There's talks, there's discussions, there's wonderful periods of Eucharistic adoration. So as the weekend unfolds, as the retreat unfolds, you're going to have time to sit with Jesus and just process what's going on, what you're experiencing, and let the Holy Spirit actually move in and through you during the retreat. Beautiful retreat. It's here at the parish. At night you get to go home and sleep in your own bed. So there's it's an amazing 2.5 days where you're going to come together with other people who are seeking to go deeper in their faith and have an amazing experience. The 4 evangelists and their supporting team members are all people you know, they're parishioners, and they're ready to lead you on this amazing Light of the World retreat journey. So again, March 20th to the 23rd. Here's what I would say. Rather than look for excuses as to why you can't make the retreat, I would challenge you to look for the reason why you should come to the retreat and why you can come to the retreat. Okay, the next event on the schedule here is the Eucharistic Adoration, Worship, and Praise Service, which takes place on Tuesday, March 24th at 7:30 p.m. Deacon Lee Ferguson will be leading us, and he'll be reflecting on some aspect of the Lenten journey. So again, as we're making our way through Lent, come to the Worship and Adoration service. You'll hear very uplifting music. There'll be time for you to just have individual prayer. And there will be also at this time reconciliation available for those who come. So if you've never been to one of our Eucharistic Adoration, Worship, and Praise services, please come, be a part of it. You will find it as an amazing time of just an hour of total prayer and focus on the Lord. And again, you'll have that opportunity to be able to go to confession if you so choose. Okay, so that's Tuesday, March 24th. All right, on Palm Sunday, that's coming up. On Saturday, April 4th, that's the Vigil Mass, and Sunday, April 5th. Just come and be a part of that amazing time when we remember Jesus' entry into Jerusalem to begin his Triduum, his Paschal journey into his suffering, death, and resurrection. So Palm Sunday, wonderful time to come and be a part of that whole Palm Sunday procession and all of that. Number 9, the Diocesan Chrism Mass. Again, this is another one that's sort of a lot of people don't know about, never been to. You know, we have holy oils that get used throughout the year. At the Chrism Mass, which takes place on Tuesday, April 7th at 10:30 a.m., Bishop John will be here, and he will bless all of the oils that are used throughout the diocese. So there'll be representatives from all the parishes here, and it's a beautiful Mass, and it's a beautiful, if you've never seen the holy oils blessed by our bishop, gosh, it's an amazing experience. So yes, it's in the middle of the week, but if you can be there, I would encourage you to come and be a part of that Mass. Make it an extra Mass that you're doing as part of your Lenten commitment. And again, that's on Tuesday, April 7th at 10:30 a.m. The next is, now we're definitely into Holy Week at this point. It's the Tenebrae service. That's Wednesday, April 8th at 8 p.m. And the best way I can describe it is it's hauntingly mysterious. It's a whole service built around, it's in the dark, there's candles lit, and you're hearing sort of the story of what's going on with Jesus as he goes through his passion. So it's a great way. It's right before Holy Thursday, and again, that's April 8th at 8 p.m. And if you've never been to one, and even if you have, you know what you're going to experience, come and be a part of Tenebrae service. Okay, that's Wednesday, April 8th at 8 p.m. Holy Thursday, there's just one Mass that day, and that is the Mass of the Lord's Supper. And that'll take place at 7:30 p.m. right here in the Cathedral. Bishop John will be here, and he will, among other things, one of the things that's most people remember about this Mass is that the bishop will wash a number of people's feet as part of the service, remembering Jesus when he washed the feet of his apostles. So if you could be there for that, it's on Holy Thursday, April 9th. The Mass time is at 7:30 p.m. And again, that's the only Mass that day, so please come and be a part of that. The nursery will be in operation for that as well. So please bring your children up between ages 0 and 8, and they can take part in the nursery while you're at Mass. We move further into the Triduum now. We're in Good Friday, April 10th. What will be happening is they'll have Stations of the Cross at noontime, and then we'll have 2 Good Friday services where it includes Veneration of the Cross, and that'll be at 3 and 7:30 p.m. And again, the nursery will be in operation for the evening service. So just for the evening service at 7:30 p.m., the nursery will be in operation, again, for children ages 0 to 8. So on Holy Saturday, we'll have the Blessing of the Breads at 10 a.m., and then that'll be followed at 11 a.m. in the chapel, in the Adoration Chapel, with the preparatory rites for our elect, those that are about to be baptized at the Easter Vigil later that night. So you're welcome to come and be a part of both of those, the Blessing of the Breads at 10 a.m., the preparatory rites at 11 a.m. in the Adoration Chapel. And then the Easter Vigil itself, which again is where our new elect are going to be baptized and brought into the faith. The Easter Vigil gets underway at approximately 9 o'clock p.m. And so I would just encourage you to come. If you've never been to an Easter Vigil, it's the most glorious Mass, I think, that the church does all year long. And it's a beautiful Mass. You hear salvation history proclaimed. You're going to see our new folks baptized and brought into the faith, confirmed, make their first communion. It's a beautiful, glorious Mass. So I would encourage you to come to that. Again, that's the Easter Vigil on Holy Saturday, April 11th, and it starts at approximately 9 p.m. And then finally, our Easter Sunday Masses. The Easter Sunday Mass schedule is 7:30, 9, 11:30, and 5 p.m. So just encourage you to come to that. There will be an Easter egg hunt for the little ones on the front lawn. If the weather's good, it'll be out on our front lawn. If the weather's not good, the alternate location will be in our school gymnasium. So we will have it either way, and just to remember, that's 12:45 on the front lawn. And the nursery will be open as in normal Sunday mode from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Again, ages 0 to 8. So there you go. All kinds of events going on here at the Cathedral. I hope this video series has been helpful to you as you consider how to make this Lent something special. And if you partake and enter into these events and all of the other, and then pick out those practices that are going to help you draw closer to Jesus. I'm just excited for you, for this parish, because as we all grow closer to Jesus and we all enter into his suffering, his journey to Calvary, and truly enter into what he did for us, it's going to be an amazing time in this parish to be a part of it. And then the outgrowth of that, the fruits of what that will bring in terms of our parish, is something that I just can't wait to see. So again, have a great Lent. If there's anything I can do to help you down that path, please don't hesitate to call me. I'm available and I'd love to chat with you. And again, just have an amazing, beautiful, and blessed Lent. God bless you.